All right, for our next reaction, we got another Pop the Balloon or Find Love St. Louis. What men really want versus what women think. It's a long title. Oh, okay. It's episode 44. All right, so let's check it out.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Pop the Bloom, Find Love, St. Louis. I'm your host, Crystal, and today I'm joined by some single guys. Before we get started, I want y'all to give yourself a big hand clap for coming out today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so this is what you're going to expect. We have a group of single ladies. We're going to bring them out one at a time. When that lady hits that corner, if she's your type, it's a vibe, sounds like it's going to be a match, do not pop your balloon. However, if she hits that corner, she's just not your type, or she says something, sounds like it's not going to be a match, pop your balloon. I'm going to come to you and see why you decide to pop. Sounds good?
No, I was wrong to skip this whole thing like a good amount. I'm gonna mute it because I can't play the music. Are they together? That's what it's looking like. That they together.
To another episode of Pop the Bloom, Find Love, St. Louis. I'm your host, Crystal, and today I'm joined by some single guys. Before we get started, I want y'all to give yourself a big hand clap for coming out today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so this is what you're going to expect. We have a group of single ladies. We're going to bring them out one at a time. When that lady hits that corner, if she's your type, it's a vibe, sounds like it's going to be a match. Do not pop your balloon. However, if she hits that corner, she's just not your type, or she says something, sounds like it's not going to be a match, pop your balloon. I'm going to come to you and see why you decide to pop. Sounds good? All right, let's bring out our first single lady.
Very colorful, like from head to toe.
Hey, welcome in. Name and age.
Emilia, sorry, Emilia, I'll be 37.
You know, it's crazy. I forgot to mute it, so if it gets copyrighted, that's on me.
Okay, I email you. What do you like to do?
For fun. I like to go out and hang out with my friends, hang out with my daughter. I also like to go out to eat. I love eating.
She's tall. Like, seriously, taller than the lineup and the host.
I love shopping. So all the girly stuff.
Okay, and what do you do for work?
I'm actually an entrepreneur. I am a licensed mobile bartender here in Missouri.
Okay. What are you looking for today in a guy?
Confidence, transparency, honesty, and just overall nice.
Okay, and what are your deal breakers today?
No communication, lack of accountability. Let me see. And bad hygiene.
Okay, those some good ones. Those some good ones. All right, so we don't have any pop balloons. What we're going to do is have you ask a question to the guys, get a feel for them, see who will be a match for you today, okay?
Okay.
What question would you like to start with?
Let me think. What is something that someone doesn't recognize about you when they first see you, or wouldn't know about you when they first meet you?
Okay, that's a good question. We're going to start at the end, work our way up.
Okay.
Follow me. Hey, name and age, and you can answer her question.
I'm Jahar, and I'm 32 years old. You said one thing that people don't notice about me.
When they first meet you.
That's a pretty loaded question. I'm trying to think. I would say probably that I am an introvert as much as I present an extrovert exterior, but I'm also an introvert, like especially as an artist. So yeah, that's my answer.
Cool.
Name and age, answer her question.
Paul, and I'm 30. If I had to answer one, I would say that I'm actually a nice guy. People look at me, look at social media, and want to judge and already have an ideal type person of who I am, but it'd be 100% wrong. So I'm actually a nice guy.
Okay.
Like the whole time you could be mean mugging and then like staring at somebody and then like you could be a nice person. Like seriously, you just gotta see like how they talk instead of just like staring at them because a face like could change into like different emotions. But when they speak for the first time, then that goes to show you like what kind of person they are truly.
Cool.
So I'd say that.
Your day-to-day covered with Base 44 super agents. Your life is chaotic.
Name and age, answer her question.
How you doing? I'm Joseph, 31. Something that people wouldn't notice about me or wouldn't know about me. So I'm goofy as hell.
Okay.
I look mean, but I'm goofy as hell. Sarcastic as hell. You'll find out. You'll find out. You'll find out. Yeah.
Thank you. Name and age, answer the question.
How you doing? My name is Nicholas. I'm 32. And to answer your question, most people, the way I dress, I'm really big country and outdoors. So, yeah.
Cool.
All right. You have another question you would like to ask the guys? Oh, wait, let's let you answer your own question. What is something about you that people don't know when they interact with you first?
Probably my kind heart. So they'll get to know me and talk to me and be like, oh my gosh, you're so sweet. And I'm like, yeah. So yeah.
All right. You have another question?
I can tell by your voice too, like seriously, that you have a kind heart.
How many children do you all have, if you have any?
Okay.
I have no cheering.
Okay.
No cheering.
No cheering.
Yeah, you.
What Chris say? 0. 0.
I got none.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the only one that has kids. I guess I have. I have 2 kids, 6 and 2 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. How many kids?
Just one.
How old is your?
She is 8.
8. Okay. One more question. And then we'll turn it over to the guys to let them begin to ask you a couple of questions.
Okay. Let's see. What do you do for work and do you like it? Or would you change it?
Good air. It's a good question.
Yes, that's a great question. So I'm a social worker, so I work for DYS. So my job is kids with behavior issues and either that committed a crime, we take them to our facility and rehabilitate them and try to get them to a better lifestyle. So where they came from, and we take kids from 13 all the way to 18. Then we take girls all the way from 15 to 21 because we want to make sure when they leave the facility, they have a better life and a livelihood. Would I change my career? No, because I really love working with these children and stuff. And they're my kids because I take care of them all the time. So, yes.
Cool.
My career, I'm a chef. I'm a private chef. I own a catering company and also own a business consulting company. I love it. I wouldn't change it for nothing. Cooking has got me out of a lot of hard times. It has helped me through a lot of hard times. So I wouldn't change it for nothing. This is my life. Without it, I don't know what I'd be doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Follow up.
I'm a floor tech, so I clean floors and all that stuff. So, but I want to change it. I mean, yeah, but it's a nice skill to have. That's something that anybody need their floors clean, keep money in my pocket. But I still just don't know what I want to do. But as far as just still trying to move up in that, that's really what I'm on right now.
Yeah.
So.
What I do for a living, I'm kind of like a jack of all trades. I primarily.
You cheesing mad hard, like seriously, like I would say like tone down the smile a little too much because like she's trying to show like all of her teeth. like just from me observing, like just from my perspective, like she's trying to like be cheesy, like very like a little too hard.
I'm a jewelry designer, like beads, and then I also am a photographer, videographer, as well as create content for Facebook mainly and podcaster. So yeah,
Okay, cool.
You like it?
I love what I do. I feel like my work is not work because I'm so passionate about it. So I always encourage people to want to find work that's actually purposeful. So yeah.
Nice.
All right, girl. I'm gonna have you pop one balloon.
This is always so hard.
You can take your time.
You still have to pop one.
Oh, okay.
So before we get into why you decided to pop, why did you have your balloon unpop?
I really like you. I like tall ladies, and I see that you're real cool and shit. I like your vibe.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So direct. Why did you decide to pop?
I think it's the height. I know that's a little superficial, but I'm like this tall all the time. So
That don't bother me.
You like climbing trees, okay? Let him climb the trees, please.
I think it's the height. I know it may sound superficial, but I'm like this tall all the time. So yeah.
It don't bother me, but height is not never an issue for me. But I understand what you like. You like no
Yeah.
problem.
You're super cool though. Your career is really awesome.
Thank you, darling.
All right, thank you. All right, so let's come to the guys. What we're going to do is have them ask you a couple of questions, get a feel for each other, see if it's a match or not. What question would you like to ask?
How do you deal with conflict?
I'm actually really good at dealing with conflict. I assess the situation, try to figure out the solution, and then of course, just try to do my best at keeping calm and level-headed.
Okay. How do you handle, like, do you take accountability for things you do?
I think that that's still something I'm working on. I'm not at 100%, maybe 85%.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I have a little room to grow.
Okay. How's the relationship with your baby father?
We're super cool. Great co-parents, and like we do everything for our daughter.
Okay.
Yep.
That's it.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store, preloaded.
Nah, something going on low key. Like seriously, like the co-parenting lifestyle is a little too good. Like seriously, it can't be that perfect.
All right.
You said you 37?
I'll be 37, yeah.
You're 37. I'm 30. I'll be 31. It's that age gap. Does that bother you at all?
No.
Okay. That's fine. Second of all, do you want more kids?
Once I'm married, yeah.
Once you married?
Yeah.
Mhm. And third of all, did you play basketball? Because me and you the same height. We can hoop.
So I'm actually not a contact sport girly. I'm more of like behind the scenes. I don't like really being like out front.
Oh.
So yeah. So no.
I bet you got a lot of like, how's the weather up there? Your waist of height. Like seriously, I got all that. And a bag of chips.
Sports.
Ain't no wrong with that.
Right.
All right.
So outside of work, what are some things that you are into, by the way?
So I love like outdoorsy things. So like going to like Forest Park, like being outside. I love like poetry nights.
Okay, period.
Just kind of like exploring the cities and stuff like that and stuff like, yeah.
A poetry night is actually how I met Tommy and Crystal, actually,
Oh,
at
cool.
the Word Up open mic
Okay.
on Manchester. I actually vend on Manchester. It was one of the spots I vend on as a street vendor, so yeah.
Yeah.
And then the second question is, what are some of your pet peeves, by the way?
My pet peeves, chewing really loud. So if you chew really loud, I really don't like that. And it's just, I'm really aware of like my surroundings so I can hear everything. Yeah, that's like one of my biggest pet peeves. And I think,
I don't see that as a talent. I see that as a curse. Like if you could hear like literally everything like that is going on like around you, like that, like super hearing. No, like I said, I'd rather just have normal hearing and like just like block out something. Like seriously, see that as a curse more than a talent.
unnecessarily loud conversations. So anything like really sound is like kind of, because it'll take my attention from something that I'm doing to that.
I understand.
So yeah.
Sound good?
Good. All right. Okay, so I am going to have you pop one balloon. You can take your time.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, stand down. So before we get to why you decided to pop, why did you have your balloon unpop?
I thought she's pretty attractive.
Thank you.
I think that she has a pretty good energy to her. I'm all about energy pretty much. So I think the energy is there. And yeah, yes, I would say that.
Okay. And why did you decide to pop?
I don't do good with introverts.
Okay.
I attract introverts all the time, and it's just not. It just doesn't go right. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand because I can be like I would say isolating at some point, especially because I'm like really like into my thoughts and everything. So I can never understand that. So, yeah.
But you're super cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you. By the way, likewise.
Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna just come right here. We're gonna open communication up one more time between the guys that's still holding balloons. See if it's a match or not. What question would you?
I mean, why is he so far away from the lineup? Like you see, like all the other three are like that close, like arm by arm, but the guy that's an introvert is like a couple feet like away from them. Like seriously, is there something going on?
Like to ask.
Let me see. How are you with your family? Like, are you family oriented?
Yes and no. I know a lot of people, like, our family is big, but the older we get, the more we just do our own thing. We only come together when it's holidays, funerals, and all that, but which is very unfortunate. But I am close with a lot of people in my family, but only like certain people that I'm like really close to that I talk to on a regular. But other than that, I really don't like I still have sisters that I barely talk to besides social media. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's not close, but I am big on family. I would want that.
Okay.
You have a question for her?
And look, that's normal. Like seriously, like there's just like some people that you just don't get along with, or like you want to keep your distance, and yeah, like you want to like basically make sure that your sanity is good and like your mental health is okay. Like seriously, like you don't want no crashing out. You want to make sure like you're at a comfortable state and all that.
You say you like poetry and all of that. That's different. I've never actually. I really don't know nothing about that. Can you go like so? You one of those big into nature, like your third eye open and.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. Probably more self-aware. But I just like to hear people. So like. Just like poetry is an example of just hearing people talk and different things that they go through their life. And I'm really just like, I like to hear people and see people for who they are and things like that. So,
are you like sapiosexual?
Probably not. Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
What was the second question?
Probably not. For who they are and things like that. So,
are you like sapiosexual?
Probably not. Yeah, I'm cool.
So that question was too fast. I heard hobo or like I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to make out what was the second question that he asked her, and that was too fast.
Yeah. No, probably not.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
I was going to say,
Probably not.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, it's a good question.
you know what it is.
You want Goofy, stop. You have a question for him?
Let me think. What are your religious views?
I'm not real religious. I believe there is a God. Just don't name it. I believe something animates this body. I believe something wakes me up in the morning. Something gets me from point A to point B. I grew up Baptist. As we got a certain age, my mom was like, hey, do whatever you want. Find your own religion. I've read the Bible. I've read the Torah. I've read the Quran. I've read them all. And I have my own understanding. It's all the same message, just different messengers. Do unto others as you want done unto you. But I'm not religious.
Okay.
Now, if you want to go to church or something, I'm like, all right, cool, I'll come visit. But like every Sunday, nah. came every Sunday. No, it's too much theatrics that goes into church. We can talk about that later. It's, you know, people be on the internet like, oh, you mean sacrilege? You know,
Yeah.
but no, I'm not very religious.
Okay.
You have a question for her?
You know what's crazy? Like that I've observed like over childhood and like till now that, not gonna lie, like our folks like really like had us like doing things that they wanted, and then when we got like around like, let's say up to like 18 and above, then we were able to do the things that we wanted. Like there was a limit, there was an age limit on like when we could actually start like to do things what we wanted, like instead of like what they wanted. So like I see that now, like seriously, and that's not like a good thing, like seriously, because yeah, it makes you think, like seriously.
Sure. How are you with your family?
So I'm actually from New York, so my family is long distance. But I do have tons of friends here who are like considered my sisters, my brothers. I love people, so that's the whole thing. So I think, you know, growing up, family was cool, but when you get older, you make your own family, including your kids, your friends, and things like that. So I'm not super close to like my extended family, but like my immediate family I talk to all the time.
Okay. If we're together and one of your peoples say, oh, I know him, he da-da-da, like he messed with this person, that person, you gonna come hear me out, or you gonna take their side?
Half and half.
Half?
Yeah.
Why half?
Yeah, because you might have been that in your previous life, or
Will that
before
make you
me.
look at me differently?
I think I'm not a judgmental person. People do things and they go through things and they do things. So, I mean, I can't judge you on things. No, I don't. Absolutely not. But, you know, I can't say what happened before me.
Okay.
So I can't judge you based off of something that I don't know. That's why I say it's half and half. I can hear what they say, but I also have to hear what you say.
Type shit. Okay.
Okay.
Good answer.
All right. So, pop one balloon.
You ain't gonna my feelings come up.
Look at Josh. Oh.
No.
All right. So before we get into why you decided to pop, why did you have your balloon unpop?
I wanted to hear what you had to say. You're obviously beautiful. You know, you got your thing going. I just want to see where your head was at.
Okay.
Why did you decide to pop?
I kind of see him more as like a friend. He reminds me of like one of my play brothers. No, it's not a bad
You the homie, okay? Like seriously, what's up, bro?
thing. He's super cool. And we probably could work together in like business endeavors and stuff like that. But yeah.
What's the disconnect from like the romantic part though? Where you were friends on them?
Be real. Don't sugarcoat.
Probably like you really remind me of one of my play brothers, like for real. It would be kind of odd. But probably like, no, it's not bad. It's just, he really reminds me of one of my play brothers.
They must look good. Shit,
No, he's very handsome, but yeah, the physique and you know, that was it. He literally reminds me of my play brother, like for real.
I can live with that.
Well, thank you. Okay, so actually I'm gonna have you come up here to the front, and you go to my right, and you say to my left. Let's open up communication again between the two of you, see if there's any more questions that you guys have for each other. If not, you know, it's perfectly fine. I have a question, but let's check in. You have any other questions?
I was gonna say, I really don't. I feel like you can be like something different than what I'm not used to. You're already from another state. You do things that I don't really do. You're a mother, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that's like different. So sometimes opposites attract. So
I like to reaffirm, you know? So it's a match for you?
it's a match for me.
Okay. Is it a match for you?
Sure. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, all right. We got a match, y'all. Yay! All right. Thank you so much for participating, you both. And you may walk off together. Thank you so much. There we go.
she didn't even wait for you. She just like who does that? Like how you match with somebody and then you just leave without them?
Look good. Look at that. Look good. I like that. That look good. We got a million hair, Paul. Look, you got some love here, boy. Throw that damn balloon down there. Where you gonna take this lovely lady for your first time?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I'm nosy.
depends on what you like to eat. I don't know. You say you like to eat?
I do.
What you like to eat?
Asian food, Italian food, Mexican food. Yeah.
You finna be broke. All right. Y'all go ahead and get out of here, man. Go on here. Go on. You have fine love. Goddamn. Look. You give me that. You don't need that. I'll take it. Where we going? I want to see.
Hey, I want to put you guys on to a fun way to make some money, and today's sponsor.
When my streaming bill hit $180 a month for channels I don't even watch, I didn't get mad. I got friendly.
When they locked me
The joy when it.
Name and age.
I'm LaJoy. I'm 27.
All right. What do you do?
I'm an ABA therapist.
What are you looking for today?
So I'm looking for a man who is intentional, someone who is consistent, and they're craving partnership, not just a simple connection.
What are your deal breakers?
She a big girl. Like seriously, like I don't see like what's the whole point of the corset, if it's not working. Like seriously, like you have this shirt and then you have the if I'm saying this right, that's the corset in the middle. It's not really working. So like, I mean, it's probably like it's probably working on like where like it's keeping like the shirt secured, but at the same time, like, is she able to breathe in that corset?
2 or more kids, cigarette smokers, men with no type of ambition, no goals, vision a little blurry, and I'm not talking about your eyesight.
All right. What do you like to do for fun?
I am so adventurous, y'all. I am a social butterfly. I like to do absolutely anything. When I say anything, whether it's indoors, outdoors, in home, in state, out of state, it don't matter.
That's right. Okay, so we got a pop balloon. What we're gonna do is go to him and see why he decided to pop.
All right, let's
follow me. Name and age, and why did you pop?
Jahar, 32, and I have 2 kids.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. But I think that you're very beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. Likewise.
Indeed.
Handsome, I should say.
Thank you.
Okay. Is he your type? Why not?
Physically, he's my type. Physically from what I'm able to see with the naked eye. But yeah, I just don't, the kids is a lot. I got 1, so.
I understand. I totally understand, so.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, come on back up here, girl. So what we're gonna do is have you ask the guy some questions, get a feel for him, see who will be a match for you today, okay? What question would you like to start with?
So when you're having a stressful day, how do you still show up for your partner?
Great question. Okay, I'm gonna start right here. Name and age, and you can answer her question.
Nicholas, I'm 32, and to answer your question, if you're having a stressful day, just put little things in the house that she knows that you're still there. Like if she likes cookies, snacks or anything, or like food, just put aside, So just know that you're in the presence of her. Like she might not want to be bothered, but just put little things in the house, remind her that I'm here for you just in case you need me. And then like just stay at home and chill, until she's ready to talk to you.
You said if he's having a stressful day.
That is accurate, yes.
Okay, so what about you? If you're having a stressful
no worries.
If I'm having a stressful day, let's see, my partner's just understand, talk to me for a little bit. Other than that, just let me go do what I got to do to relax and stuff, and then I'll come back to you and let you know how I'm feeling.
Okay.
Name and age, and you can answer her question.
Joseph, 31. Pretty much, I just like to be left alone if I'm having a stressful day until I calm down, because I don't want to say anything or do anything that's going to hurt your feelings. Most women are very, very sensitive and delicate, and the little things like get away from me hurt their feelings. So I just try to stay solitude to myself until I can mentally and verbally explain to you what's going on.
Okay. Is that something that typically takes you an extended period of time, or is that an hour or two? Like, what does that look like for you on occasion?
Take me a little minute.
Okay.
Take me a little minute, like a nice little minute. Not like a whole day, but like probably like 2 or 3 hours. I just have to be alone.
Okay.
I have to get all this together, literally, because I don't want to say or do anything that'll hurt my lady's feelings. That's supposed to be my peace.
Okay.
And I can't be her peace if I'm chaotic up here. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds great.
All right.
Working out helps. Like I've heard having a man cave, like just going to like your own like private room, just for you, and then like being there like just to collect the thoughts, could also work out with you. But like whenever I'm stressful, yeah, working out, yeah, like exercise, yeah, gets you out of your feelings. Yeah.
So, I'm gonna have you answer the same question.
So how I show up for my man, one, I think that depends upon learning your partner. So you can show up for 1,000 men in multiple different ways. But if I know my man, then I know how to show up for you. I think that also just comes with me being a little bit more nicer, a little bit more softer, asking you, what do you need? How do you feel? Just kind of getting into your space to see what's going on with you. And then just kind of getting a little extra love, you know? Little extra kisses, little extra hugs, little extra cuddle time, kind of loving you in your love language, I feel like will kind of help with that as well. So I think it's a number of things.
Well, what about when you having a stressful day? How do you deal
Oh,
with your
you sure
own
right, girl. I did answer the question.
Yeah.
My bad, y'all.
If I was one of that question,
Right, he threw me off.
if I was one of that questions, like, what you gonna do for me? But no,
Okay.
what about you? Like, when you're having a stressful day, what do you need? How do you?
So, most importantly, I'm going to communicate that to you. If I'm stressed out, any emotion I'm feeling, you're most definitely going to know. For me, I am not that person that need that space. I want to be baby me. I'm stressed out, baby. Let's hug, let's kiss, let's go out, let's just play Uno. So I think kind of getting closer to my partner, just being open with them, talking to them, and being vulnerable about what I am feeling is kind of how I still show up for them, because I think in order to show up for your partner when you are stressed out, you need to be vulnerable about how you are feeling at that moment.
So is it easier with females when they get stressful than it is like when guys get stressful? Because like you sound like that's gonna be like a regular like fun activity day, like playing Uno, like going out, like you're not stressful, like you ready to like have fun. That's what you trying to say.
All right. Let's get you to ask another question to the guys.
What's something that you're looking for in a woman that you have not found yet?
Start up here.
I'm looking for someone who's not going to give up on me. If we have an argument, I'm looking for someone who knows how to communicate and understand that, you know, we might not have the best days. Every day might not be 100, 50-50, but at the end of the day, we can come together before we lay our heads together, that we know that we're going to be each other and be there for each other. And that's what I'm really looking for.
Okay.
I've seen plenty of power banks over my 15 years of reviewing tech, but this Ridge one quickly became a favorite. So this, a 10,000 milliamp hour battery that's already this small.
Peace.
Peace.
Just peace, patience, and just understanding.
Okay.
You got those? Cool. That's all I ask for. Don't care about anything else. Peace, patience, and understanding. I'm a man, black man at that. The world gonna beat us down. I literally need my woman to be my peace. Like, literally.
All right.
All right. All right. So, instead of you popping, what I'm gonna do is have them ask you a couple of questions. Okay. All right. What question would you like to ask her?
Do you like to read? And if you have a favorite book, why would it be your favorite book if you do read?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really too much like to read. I tolerate it, but am I gonna say yes, it's a Saturday afternoon, I wanna go pick up a book, sit at Starbucks? Absolutely not. However, when I do enjoy reading, it's a nonfiction book though.
Okay, I like that. Do you have a favorite nonfiction book?
You want me to lie?
No.
I can lie now.
No, that's actually awesome. Good. Nonfiction's good.
Yeah.
All right. You have a question you would like to ask?
How's your relationship with the baby's father?
Pretty decent.
Decent?
Yeah, decent. So we live in 2 different states.
Okay.
Look, don't get mad, son. You saw her tone change when you said a decent, like seriously.
You know, for what he can do as a dad, he does it. He's a great dad. And that's just that.
What about your relationship with your family?
Mom, dad, or just family as a whole?
family as a whole?
I have a great relationship with my family. I love them down. I have so many siblings. We literally get together on holidays. They come over all the time. My sister actually just got put to work cleaning my house yesterday. So, yeah.
Okay. Say we together and I go meet your family and somebody in your family know me and pull you to the side. Girl, he a hoe. What's your next response?
Well, why does my family even know you enough to even know that you're a hoe?
Say, look, come on.
Right. So, I mean, you know, I'm going to take the information for what it is. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to gather some data as well. I'm going to see what they're talking about, get all I need to do. But I'm going to come back to my man because anybody can say anything. Whether it's friends, family, it don't matter.
You gonna come back right then and there, or you gonna wait and you gonna sit on it?
Are we in a function? We in a family gathering?
Yeah.
Oh, babe, we going to have a good time. We going to talk about that tonight.
You laughing hard. These real questions I gotta ask, bro. Okay. You know, you got some ladies who with their family and yeah.
I'm gonna leave it right there, right now. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna have you do is pop one balloon. Okay.
Okay, y'all.
Take your time.
All right. I'm so sorry. All right.
I was not the first.
All right. So before we get to why you decided to pop, why did you have your balloon unpop?
I think you're real beautiful, and I would like to get to know you more. And it seemed like you're very mature for your age, and I like that.
Thank you. I truly appreciate that.
You're most welcome.
All right. Why did you decide to pop?
Well, I only had two choices, as y'all can see. But I think the reason why I popped is just kind of physical attraction. Mm-hmm. And then also I feel like you're a lot more soft-spoken than what I feel like I need. And then lastly, yeah, that was it. I was gonna lie.
Oh,
sorry.
You good? You said yeah.
You seem cool though. Like
I said the more you grow with me, so then
I like your fedora.
Thank you, darling. Yeah, the more you know me and get to talk to me, yeah, I just quite like being respectful. Other than that, I'm very loud. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Good. Thank you. All right. So let's open communication up again between the two of you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull you out the lineup. I'm gonna have you come right here, since it's just you holding the balloon. You have questions you would like to?
I mean, that's how Pop the Balloon or Find Love works. Okay, when the last person has the balloon, you bring them to the how you say shit. I lost my train of words.
Proceed with.
What are your hobbies? Like, what are you?
Digital creation. I love photography. Anything with digital creation. That's my go-to.
Okay. Have you traveled out of the country, or like, where's your favorite place to travel?
So I have not been out of the country. I don't have my passport. But my favorite place that I've probably been, Atlanta. Come on, we already know. Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
Okay. You have a question for him?
Do you have any kids?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Please, Lord, not that I know of.
Just giving it out. All right. Are you into music? I see you got a tattoo.
I did used to do music when I was younger.
Okay. And what do you do now?
I'm a chef.
Okay.
I own a catering company and I own a business consulting company.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, so I'm going a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, is it a match for you?
You cool. You beautiful. But it's something missing somewhere. So I'm going to say no.
Likewise, sir.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Respectfully, though.
Right.
Say no.
What is the something that's missing?
It's a spark somewhere. Like, I can't really put my finger on it. Like, you cool peoples.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I fuck with you. Like, I could chill, jam with you. We can go to the club. Girl, throw that. But it's something missing. You feel me? Like,
I understand that.
But, like, you good peoples. Like, you cool. Like, I can tell you got a, like, beautiful heart.
Thank you.
And I hope you find love. But, like, yeah, it's just something. Like, you good peoples, but it's something missing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you can get back in the lineup. Thank you so much. Was he your
But you can't say what that something is.
type? Why not?
Honestly, no. No, my type honestly popped. So, a man with the two kids. I may have to reconsider.
Okay. Okay. You want to get your balloon?
I mean, never too late. Like seriously, does he want his balloon back? Like, do you want a second chance, my boy? A good time, right there.
Back?
I would love it.
You gonna get your balloon back? Oh.
Okay. He desperate.
You want your balloon back? All right, we're gonna get you a balloon.
He said yes. All right, get that man his balloon. Like damn. Seriously, yo, you have a good time, all right? Like seriously, you don't get your chance, all right?
Balloon back.
I think that's a
I'm
good
gonna bring
idea.
you up here. Come on up here. You ain't up here. Up there bugging out. All right, let's do this. I want to open communication up between the two of you. Ask some questions to each other, get a feel for each other, so you know.
He reminds me of that one character when Black Lightning show used to be on TV. Like I forgot his name, but I don't know if he's still acting. Like he just has like that attire.
You got 2 kids. You said it was a deal breaker. Okay. What question would you like to ask?
I would say, what is your vision of the future, by the way?
Including my man or personal or
Just life and business.
Okay, so right now I'm currently in school for occupational therapy. So in a few years I'll be done with that, and then I plan to kind of actually dive deep into my career. Ultimately, I do kind of want to open my own practice doing occupational therapy. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty solid. How many questions do I have to ask, by the way?
You could just ask like maybe 1 or 2 more, and it's fine.
All right. What would you? Okay, hold on.
If you want to think about it, I can turn it over to her. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
All right. You have a question for him?
Yeah. So how many moms is there?
Yeah, it's only just one mom.
Okay.
Yeah, I've actually only ever had one serious relationship. I was just telling them in backstage that me and her broke up a couple years ago. So yeah, and that's the only other girl I've ever dated seriously. Like we dated for like 9 years. So,
Okay.
So yeah, I don't like coming up like. Even when I was in college and everything, I just never really believed in just freely dating. So yeah.
Okay. And what's something that you did that was wrong in your last relationship that you had to learn from?
I would just say probably communicating about sexual needs, really. So yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You got one more question, and
Yes. What is the typical day for you, by the way?
Oh God. So I wake up, my day started like 6, 7. I take my baby to daycare.
Okay.
I come home.
6, 7. Yo, and you know what's crazy? It's unfortunate that spring break is almost over. Like that's like they about to be back in that damn building. Like I can't wait. Listen.
Home, maybe make me some breakfast, something like that. Then I go to work. I work at 2 different elementary schools doing ABA therapy to children who are K through 5 on the autism spectrum. I get off work, I go to the gym on occasion, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, I pretty much get my daughter, I chill, I may plan us something.
Rarely, not on occasion. Rarely. I'm not judging. Okay, I don't know why I just said that. I'm gonna take it back.
I may not. I just kind of, my Monday through Friday is really set.
Okay.
My weekends, that's where I'm a little bit more,
Yeah,
fluid.
I ain't gonna lie. I think it is a breath of fresh air that you said that you're down to do a lot, because I feel like a lot of St. Louis girls just kind of like go along with the norm of kind of like just staying in the house.
Yeah.
And just kind of like stay in their box. So I like girls that are willing to kind of like have like a wild side and be like spontaneous, because I don't like all that plan shit. So yeah.
Okay.
all right. So I'm gonna bring it back. Is it a match for you?
Yes.
Is it a match for you?
Yes.
We got a match. Wow, that's so awesome. All right. Go ahead. Yeah, pop that balloon. Get off of me and walk off together.
Get off.
Yes. Hey, I want to put you guys.
Now, were you saying get off me to the guy or the balloon? That's funny.
That is one on this show. We finally up one. Suck them up. We got some love. Where you gonna take this lovely young lady? Yeah.
I like cafes and just like wine bars and things like that. So yeah.
I know this really good wine bar.
So that's not what she likes, okay? Don't say like that's what you like. You have to find what she likes, okay, and then take her there, or do something mutual, like see what you both guys like, and then she just mentioned before I cut it off.
Go ahead.
You think I'm finna tell them where my wine bar is?
Oh no, nigga.
I got you.
She got you. Oh, but go ahead, get y'all wine. Get y'all some wine, some coffee and shit. That gonna have another baby. I can see it in the future.
The tester comes out, don't forget to check out Free Cash. Super easy to sign right away by playing games on your phone.
The hair looks nice. I like them different colors.
Okay. Hey, girl. Name and age.
My name is Brianna, and I'm 31.
All right, Brianna, what do you do?
I'm a hairstylist.
I'm just now looking at her again. Seriously. What's up with y'all females in these hills? Like, seriously, like, how tall do you guys really want to be? Like, are all you guys, like, watching the WNBA and just saying, like, those girls are really having a good time? Like, they tall, they play basketball, like, they just be having a good lifestyle. Like, let me wear some heels so I can put myself in their shoes. Like, why? So, like, seriously, like, and don't like heels like hurt your feet, like, or make you guys like all on flat foot, like in a way. Like, I don't see like what's the big deal of like being tall and then like the guy like not being interested in you because like you're taller than him. But then like it's a double standard because now she wants somebody that's taller than her, but then you're wearing heels. Like just remove the heels. Thank you.
Stylist.
Okay, when I love your hair.
Thank you.
What do you like to do for fun?
I like to have fun with my kids. I'm a mommy, so I have a lot of fun with my children.
How many kids you have?
I have 2.
Okay, make sure you talk to the mic and turn the mic like that. Yeah.
Just shove the mic down your throat. We can't hear you, okay? Like, make sure it's like next to your esophagus. Shit.
What are you looking for today in a guy?
These days, I'm just looking for some honesty, consistency, a guy with some goals. Like, men are just kind of lost in the sauce these days. So,
okay,
for the most part.
So today, what are your deal breakers?
My main one is a man that's done a lot of time in jail. Only because they be kind of institutionalized. They, in their mind, they don't have a lot to lose. They ready to go back. I like a man that values his freedom. Another deal breaker, a man that.
Shit, like I would never wanna like wish upon going like to that place. Like seriously, like I think I'm at a good place right now. Like to say like I don't need to get into deep trouble where like it does land me into there because I'm not gonna survive. Like maybe before, maybe a couple years back, but now no. Like seriously, like what I've heard that goes down in there, yeah.
Just like bold-faced lie to my face. I can't trust you, so we don't go far after that.
Okay. All right. So we don't have any pop balloons. What we're gonna do is open up communication between you and the guys, get a feel for them, see who will be a match for you today. What question would you like to start with?
First question: what do you, or am I talking to one at a time or both? Or
yeah, one question will go to both.
What is your ideal of a date night?
Okay. All right, so we're going to just start right here. You follow me. Stop right there. Perfect. Name and age, and you can answer her question.
Make sure you don't fall on those very high heels that you have on.
Question.
Nicholas, 32, and to answer your question, a fun date night will be us having something fun together, like not even being at the house, just something like activity, maybe arcade or like rock climbing, paintball, something like that, so we can really see how we really are outside and stuff, outside of the house.
All I see she likes it. She likes that answer. Good job. Got you some points.
All right. Name and age and answer the question.
Joseph, 31. An ideal date night for me. Probably go see a movie, get something to eat, and then probably go get drinks later or go bowling or something. Just something just to feel you out to see what type of person you are.
Yeah.
And between that, conversations, getting to know you, background, things like that.
Okay. Okay.
And then if there is a potential second date, then he knows where to take you. Like seriously, like you shouldn't see a movie and a dinner as a simple thing. Like it's basically it shows like what kind of movies you like. It does that too. And then it also shows you like when you guys are talking to each other, like what are your interests? What are your hobbies? And what you guys like do in your own like lifestyle. So like if there is a potential second date, he knows where to take you. Like he'll come up with something. Like he'll surprise you. He'll be spontaneous. Like it'll be a nice surprise instead of a random like going very badly type of surprise.
All right. So what is ideal day night for you? What would you say?
I'm adventurous, so kind of along the lines of what you said. I like to kind of like do something I've never done before, something that kind of takes me out of my element a little bit, you know. Kind of see where we stand with each other. I like a man that can be a little, you know, if we playing a game, be a little competitive, you know. But yeah, I like that type of stuff. Like a date night would be something adventurous, something real fun.
Okay. All right, that's awesome. Let's get you to ask another question.
One other question. I just want, like I said, I'm a mother. I have 2 kids. So do you guys have kids? And what do you look at like family? Are you like family oriented? Like things like that? Do you have kids? No kids? No?
No.
Oh, okay. Like it. All righty.
They answered the question already. One more question. I'll turn it over to them. Let them begin to ask you a couple of questions, okay?
Okay.
I mean, they didn't answer the second question. If they're family oriented.
I guess my last question, what do you look for, like big characteristics you look for in women, like things that you like?
Great question. Okay. Answer.
I look for in a woman, I want her to have good energy when I'm around her. I want her to be able to, when she see me and I see her, we have happiness. It ain't no hug. Like it's I want you to want to see me. I don't want to be forced or anything. So that's what I want. You know, that's what I look for. And you just want to spend time and have a good time with me. Because if you queen and I'm queen, because you gonna pick who you gonna pick. Be around me. Yeah. St. Louis type shit.
Okay.
Here. Clock.
Type shit.
Yes.
Be my peace. Like I said before, be my peace, be understanding, and be patient. Cause you gonna go through some shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you gonna. It's a roller coaster over here. It's exciting when you get to the top. But when that mud come down, you're like, you feel me? So yeah, just be patient. Be patient. Be understanding. Don't just this nigga and then shake. You feel me?
Okay. I love the honesty though. Yeah.
And keep it.
What's the roller coaster going down?
Yeah, I would like to know.
I was waiting for you to ask. You better ask what that question is.
I mean, hey, you might. You feel me?
I mean, just tell me, is it like busted lips, black eyes involved?
No.
Oh, okay.
We ain't out here.
I need to know.
We ain't out here Ike Turner and nobody. No.
Oh, okay.
We don't do that. It's
I need to know. Where you
it's
going
like
with that?
it's like you call and you get that doo doo doo. You've reached the number that's this. Yeah, you might not never see me again. Type shit. If it's that bad.
I feel that.
Yeah, no.
He means along the way of him ghosting. Like you will never see him again. He's not gonna be able to reach you, and that was your last time. Going out with him. Like seriously, like there's no way of reaching him unless like you see him on social media and try to send him a DM, but then like who responds back to DMs? Like seriously, we read that and then go about our day.
But it's definitely we have our highs and lows. Simple as it.
What's your sign?
Oh my God.
What's your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Gemini. The side. Ooh, I hate that. Capricorn.
Let me go.
That set it off. Set it off.
Look, sir, we're in the world now where like you're gonna get the girls that are into astrology a little too much. Okay? Like I gotta say this again. The stars in the space tells you about your potential future partners. Not just knowing the person based upon personality and getting to know them. They have to look at the stars in the space, okay, to say, are you right for me? Like seriously, like, or are you just a bad person, like a bad guy? Son? Like, it's just like, when did that become a thing?
What Capricorn hurt you?
Hold on, let's do this. Let's do this. Before we get into that part, why did you have your balloon unpop?
I wanted to see what she was talking about. Tall. I like them tall. Yeah. Because I'm tall, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? You might be cold.
She's not tall though. She's wearing very high heels. Once she takes off the heels, like you're gonna see her actual height.
Basketball or something. You feel me? So it's like, but you cool people. Seem like you cool people. Seem like you got your head where you wanna go and not back there.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Pretty much.
And why did you decide to pop?
The facial expression she made when she heard I was a Capricorn. The hell? We the goats, baby. We top tier, cream of the crop. You feel me? But yeah, no, that was pretty much it.
Okay. What was it about Capricorns? Go ahead and answer his question. Go ahead. What about?
I've had relationships, I've had relations with Capricorns, and both ended so horribly. Like
January, December.
Both. Damn. It just ended so bad. The attitudes was horrible, and I just. Yeah.
So was he your type outside of his zodiac sign?
For the most part. The only thing, honestly, the only reason I would have popped your balloon before the Capricorn, I don't like the blue with the red. But other than that, period. 10 out of 10, highly recommend.
But it matches though, like with his jacket. Like, I see it. And, like also the jeans too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna come back here. Actually, I'm gonna bring you on out the lineup too. Scoot over to my right, and you could just say right here. Yes, perfect. You have a question that you would like to ask her?
How many children do you have, and how are you with your baby daddy?
I got 6 kids. No, I'm just kidding. I have 2 kids. I'm very cordial with both of them. My first one is married, and my second one is in school, like focused on him. So we cordial.
Okay, that's okay. And how are you? Your mental? How's your mental and stuff?
You right now? I mean, I'm hurt.
I mean, do you have days like what do you do when you're stressed? What do you do when you're stressed out?
I smoke.
Okay. Okay, there you go. I mean, be honest.
That's what I do when I'm stressed out. I smoke it away.
Wait, he said mental or menstrual? Seriously, yo, y'all are very determined with these questions. Like when y'all be asking.
Okay. Okay, there you go. I mean, you do.
You right now?
Your mental. How's your mental and stuff?
Nah, yeah, he said mental.
You right now? I mean, I'm hurt.
I mean, do you have days like what do you do when you're stressed? What do you do when you're stressed out?
I smoke.
Okay. Okay, there you go. I mean, be honest.
That's what I do when I'm stressed out. I smoke it away.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. I feel you. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
Have any questions for him?
Why didn't you pop your balloon?
I like tall ladies, and you seem like you real chill. And then you said anime stuff like that. You seem like you like anime and real out there. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yo, he likes climbing trees and chopping them down. That's why he didn't pop his balloons. Right? He likes to have a good time. Okay, I'm with him. That's it.
I do too. Yeah. What's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Okay. Cool beans.
You have any other questions for him?
That's it right now.
Okay. Is it a match for you?
We can see where it goes. I definitely don't mind.
So that's a yes?
That's a yes.
Okay. Is it a match for you?
Yes.
We got a match. Oh man. Thank you for coming.
That's crazy, son. Joseph is by himself. Like seriously, ain't no match for you. Maybe next episode. Maybe.
Out participating, and you guys may walk out together and see where it goes. Yes.
I'm saying, I feel good. It's like a Michael Jordan, a 3P. We had a 3P on the. We got. What's her name, brother? I'm sorry. Nicholas, and we got
Brianna.
Brianna. They got some love. And look at this. You got that tall girl you been waiting on, bro. Where you gonna take this lovely young lady?
Well, I'm gonna ask her.
And you know what's crazy? This is a surprise. Like a tall woman going after a short guy. Like normally, like you would see like her like wanting a taller person than her, but yo, that's different. Okay.
So we might go out after this and stuff because I'm hungry. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll take you out tonight.
I know
Ain't
that's
y'all gonna
right.
watch anime or play anime? I don't know what the hell they do. Y'all gonna dress up and shit?
Just might.
Oh, get out of here, boy. You better help us to change her mind. Go now. Hurry up. You still standing here? Go. Y'all don't listen well.
Hey, my keys are there.
Oh, well, you go get your keys, fool. I'm gonna make sure you get your keys.
They in that door.
Thank y'all for watching this episode of Pop the Balloon, Find Love, St. Louis. If you would like to participate in our next one, make sure you go to our Instagram and send the DM. Wave at them. Bye. Say bye. Bye.
I'm done. Like listen, wait on this. You're the only one left. I didn't get a match. Okay, way bye to the audience. Stay tuned for the next reaction.